Hey you guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be reviewing the latest Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. I have been so hyped to see Spider-Man Homecoming throughout this entire year, especially throughout these past few days. I've just been so excited rewatching all the Spider-Man movies. We finally got to see Spider-Man Homecoming. It's probably one of the best comic book movies ever. I really enjoyed myself throughout this movie, and the experience going to the theater and sitting down in a Spider-Man movie, this is the first time I'm actually seeing a Spider-Man movie in theaters for me. I loved every minute of it. It was so much fun. Now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of the movie. One of the things I was so excited to see about this movie was Tom Holland as Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Personally, I think Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker. Not exactly the best Spider-Man, but I think he's the best Peter Parker. He definitely fits that character well, and he just fits the role perfectly. He was also really good as Spider-Man as well. His new suit was awesome. Well, it was the same suit as Civil War, but his suit was awesome, and I thought it was really cool. And I also got to give Michael Giacchino some props for the score. I really was riveted by the score, and it was really good. One of the best Marvel scores I've ever heard. And there's also great acting all around, especially from Michael Keaton. The guy nailed it as Vulture. A great way to start to the MCU. Villains with Spider-Man. Really good villain as well, and Michael Keaton nailed the role as Vulture. And it's also got some really, really great action scenes. Some of them not as enjoyable as others, but still I had a lot of fun watching all these fight sequences, especially the final fight between Spider-Man and Vulture. That was an awesome fight. And one thing I loved about this movie so much was that they didn't rehash the origin story. They didn't, kill off Uncle Ben. They didn't see him get bit by a spider. They didn't see him, discover his powers or whatever. They just cut right to the chase. He's Spider-Man. He can do all this stuff, and just went on with the movie. If they did that again, I would not be impressed. I would be, quite frankly, really mad at that, because we've seen it so many times. But it's good that Marvel didn't do that now, because they know that we know the origin story. We've seen 2 of them already. We don't need to see a 3rd one, and it's really good for the MCU to do that. There's nothing really too bad about this movie, but like I said, there are 1 or 2 fight sequences that I found a little bit bland. There were also a few characters I wish we could have gotten more of, especially Zendaya's character. She played Michelle. I feel like we could have gotten a little bit more from her. She seemed like a pretty important character from the trailers, but frankly we didn't get that much from her. But there is one scene that I have to talk about, so spoilers at the bottom. I'll put a little text down. Once that's gone, you can cut right back to the video for my grade. The confrontation scene when Peter Parker went to Liz's home to pick her up for the dance, and when Michael Keaton, or Vulture, opened up that door, I was shocked. And then throughout the entire scene, at first was, a little comical, because, it's the Vulture. He's standing right in front of the Vulture, and it was very comical, oh, smile, they're taking the pictures, and Peter's looking at Liz's dad, and I just thought it was really funny. But throughout the entire, car ride, I was, on the edge of my seat, like tapping on the armrest, it was intense and scary, that's something that I wouldn't want to be in a situation in if I was a superhero, he's right there, and it's just shocking that he's Liz's dad, but yeah, the whole scene was riveting and was just, oh no. But yeah, great scene, by the way, one of my favorite scenes. Alright, so that's all I have to say for Spider-Man Homecoming. Really, really great Spider-Man movie. It is my favorite Spider-Man movie. I think this is a really good movie. I'm gonna give Spider-Man Homecoming 9.5 out of 10. Solid movie, well done, awesome movie. So there you guys go. Sorry, if you've just been bombarded with the Spider-Man reviews. More non-Spider-Man reviews are coming. So yeah, but yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming, awesome movie. Definitely check it out whenever you get the chance. Alright, that's it for this video. We'll see you guys next time.